Hello YouTube, welcome to another dividend investing video, or should I say 9 to 5 dividend investing video. I am your host Mike, and today we're going to get into one stock in particular, ticker symbol MO, Altria Group. We're going to go through some numbers about Altria Group, talk about some of the stories that have been going on with Altria Group. So before we get into that, disclaimer, I am not a licensed professional. If you want help investing in the stock market or investing in anything for that matter, seek help from a licensed professional. Alright guys, so let's get dividend investing. First thing I would like to talk about is the FDA and CDC, as you can see from the article, teaming up against Altria Group due to the fact that Altria is now has stakes in Juul and Kronos, but we're talking about Juul right here right now. It's all this e-cigarettes and the vaping that the FDA and CDC is going over. And now it wasn't bad enough that, yes, Altria Group is a smoking company, and they do sell Marlboro cigarettes. And yes, as it says on the label, Marlboro cigarettes can cause cancer, but now they're talking about the diseases that may be caused by vaping and e-cigarettes as well. So, I mean, that's a negative of it. So let's get into the next negative, and then we'll talk about some positives. Another reason why I would be negative on Altria, which I'm not, but another reason to be, is that the annual estimates, as we can see from this chart, of U.S. cigarette decline have been nothing but decline. 2017 was negative 4%, 2018 was 4.5%. As you can see, the quarterly estimates too. Q2 2019, 6%. Let's just say it escalated from 4% to 5% through 2018. This is the reason that they did purchase a stake in Juul and Kronos. So we could say they're trying to look out for the future, because we do see that Juul and Kronos may be a big player in the future. And that's what Altria is trying to see too. Now, as we can see here, one of the things that I love about Altria is that they've just raised their dividend again. They are a dividend machine. A 5% increase with a current yield of 7.59%, which pays out $3.36 a year. That is absolutely amazing. This chart shows it all. From 2008 to 2009, nothing but raises. You gotta love that. And by the way, it goes from we had a current payout ratio, quarterly payout ratio of 80 cents, now up to 84 cents. So go Altria. So now that we showed two negative reasons, we have one positive reason. But let's get into another thing that we really have to look at right now. The merger talks with PM, ticker symbol PM, Philip Morris. They are more of an international cigarette company. But as we all know, Philip Morris was spun off of Altria back in 2008. So now these two companies, due to the, how do you say, the way cigarettes are looked at in the United States right now by the FDA and the CDC, and how all smoking in general is looked at, these two companies are talking about merging again. Would that be good for shareholders? Yes and no. That's something that you have to decide for yourself. I personally don't have, I am not a holder of Philip Morris. I am a holder of MO, Altria Group. Now, exactly what would happen, I'm sure it'll be talked about more as the time goes on, and we can do an update video if that's what people would like. But right now, let's get into some numbers about Altria and why I am a shareholder of Altria. As we could see here, Altria Group's net income did take a severe decline through 16 to 18, which was 14 in 16, 10 in 2017, and then 6 in 2018. You see Altria's balance sheet right here. The cash on hand went a steep decline from 16 to 17, but then slightly inclined from 17 to 18. Then the total assets, which is right here, went again a slight decline from 16 to 17, and then a massive incline from 17 to 18. The liabilities then, all 3 years that we're looking at right here, has been lower than the total assets, which is an excellent thing. But as you can see, this is the last 3-year balance sheet. Let's get into some more info about Altria. Now, as we could see here for Altria Group, ticker symbol MO, 52-week high was a huge $66.04. Yet the current stock price is now $43.74. This is, let's just say, catching a falling knife right now. We'll put it like that. Current beta is a 0.51. The generally you want to get something near a 1. This is totally off, but usually you want to go near a 1. The trailing PE is a 1306. The forward PE, which I like, is a 9.76. That's really low, but I like low PEs. Not too low. We don't want to get into the 1s and 2s, but 9.76, very good. The debt to equity is kind of high at a 1.87. The current ratio also, I like current ratios that are above a 1, 1 and above, or 1 and above. The current ratio for this stock is a 0.56, and the price to book is also extremely high for my taste, at a 5.65. Price to book value, I like to look at a 0.6 through a 1.5. So quickly, we're going to go over Altria's earnings per share. These were announced July 30th of 2019. This was the second quarter of 2019. The non-GAAP EPS was $1.10, which was in line, and the GAAP EPS was $1.07, which only missed by 2 cents. Is 2 cents really a miss? Is it? The revenue of $5.19 billion was up 6.4% year over year, which actually beat estimates by 110 million. So now, one of the reasons that I am a holder of ticker symbol MO Altria is generally the dividend growth. The dividend growth 3 years is 11.4%, and the 5-year is a 10.3%. That is excellent. I don't know where else you would get that, and like I said, the current yield is a staggering 7.6%. I don't know where else you would go to get that kind of yield and the appreciation of its shareholders. Every year, this company generally raises their dividend more than inflation. Inflation, we could say, is generally 2%. This year, it raised its dividend 5%. We have to look at this at a certain way sometimes where, yeah, the numbers that it puts out there might not be right, but if the company is paying its shareholders and also beating revenue, this is a good stock to be part of a dividend growth or dividend reinvesting portfolio. And that's why it is in my portfolio. And like I said, I take whatever I get from them and reinvest it right back into them. And that's how I'm going to be building my position higher and higher. And I am, as I said earlier in the video, I am looking to actually purchase more shares of Altria and possibly shares of Philip Morris. And then if and when there is a merger, we will see how the stock becomes one and trade on the market. And I look forward to that. I look forward to where this company could go. They see a future. They see it in e-cigarettes. They see it in Kronos. Otherwise, they wouldn't have taken such a big stake in Juul and in Kronos. And by the way, Kronos is a marijuana company. I don't want to get too much into details about Kronos. You can look that up yourself. But I do believe in this company, and I believe in the management team of this company. That is why, and that is definitely one of the reasons, and especially that yield, that this stock is in my portfolio. And the dividends will keep being reinvested back into ticker symbol MO Altria Group. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. If you disagree with me about this company, please let me know. I would love to hear why. If that's all I got for you guys today, I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the views. Thank you. And always remember, dividend invest.